Hey lads, I decided to make a small series talking about each week that's forthcoming in M+, and while I'm doing that, I'm also going to open my vote on different characters because people just get excited when there's like boxes or chests being opened. So I'm going to start on my Pally, and the week that's coming up is going to be Tyrannical, Bolstering, Volcanic, and then of course Thundering. So the first thing to mention, it is going to be a relatively friendly week for melee, which was not the case last week because of the explosives, which are not that bad for a healer. They're just unpleasant, but I didn't even play my Pally that much because it's just not fair to play Paladin into explosives compared to every other healer. The other two things to mention are that nowadays you should have 4-piece regardless of your item level, because the catalyst is now open and there's plenty of quests that you can do to convert any piece of loot into tier. So basically there's no excuses not to have 4-piece. And the other thing to mention this week is that the Valor cap is removed. So you can farm as much Valor as you would like, and you can upgrade pieces to whatever item level you're capable of based on your IO. So keep those things in mind. And then the only other thing I guess to mention for the Volcanic is even if you're melee, you should still be careful on some bosses, because if you run into a volcano, you basically could die or wipe the whole group. For example, if you are doing the first boss in Temple of the Jade Serpent and there is the wash away going in circles and you hit a volcano, you can die. And there's many other examples. So just don't take it for granted that you are just going to avoid that easily. Alright, so looking here, there are no upgrades basically. There's a Crit Haste belt here, which I guess I can upgrade, although I don't have 2400 on my Paladin. But I'm looking for Haste and Verse here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the tokens, and yeah, we'll just call this Unlucky Vote for my Paladin. On characters that are relatively high item level, probably what you want to do is look for your best stats, but I'll also open the vote on few of my lesser characters or smaller healers, and what I'll be looking for there is just item level, which of course was not the case on the Paladin. So probably I'm going to play my Paladin a lot more this week because of the Volcanic and not the explosives, and then of course the Shaman is rising up the ladders. I don't think there's any significant buffs to talk about this week on any of the classes, of course, except from the Valor cap being removed. But if you're playing a caster, then you need to be extra careful, because obviously the Volcanic can interrupt your casting. But if you're a Shaman, you can always cast your Spirit Walker's Grace, and then you would be casting in the air. Alright, so make sure you're in the right loot spec, and I'm opening for Restoration because what I need on my Shaman is Weapon, badly. So let's see, crap, more crap, even more crap, and we got this trinket, which, yeah, just more crap. So I guess I can take these because they're just 6 level upgrade. I already have a token that I haven't used before, so I'll just pick that and call it a day. Usually, by the way, I don't get lucky on my votes, so it is what it is. But you know, all right. So 6 item level upgrade on my Shaman, which is not great, and I will also open the vote on my Evoker, which is just doing like 10s right now. It's not very high item level, but at least I should be getting upgrades on my lesser oaths and lesser tunes. And of course, if you have any suggestions for those videos, I'm planning to do them weekly and talk in a little bit more detail about the upcoming week. The other thing to talk about this week, Bolstering, of course, that's not really something to worry about as a healer. But if you are doing single target damage, then you should be focusing the highest health mob in the pool, just you know, to help your group and reduce the bolstering stacks eventually. All right, so huge upgrade here on my wrists, and I already have the like guards, although this is also a huge upgrade. I'm looking for crit and verse here, so those are pretty nice stats. I think I'm just going to take the bracers. and then go with that. All right, and then the last vault that I'm going to open is going to be my Mistweaver, which I just started playing. So it has like 360 item level, but I actually like the Mistweaver. It's pretty good in raid. I might end up playing the Mistweaver in raid next year. Who knows? So that's why I will start slowly playing that, and maybe I'll even upload some videos on the YouTube channel, so stay tuned for that if you're interested. I think I did 4 dungeons on the Mistweaver just to get the quest from last week. This week is just time walking, so it's not huge item level upgrade. But you can still get some gear out of there if you're interested. And then, alright, so we get chest here, which I can convert to tier, and I get legs. So what I'm looking for here is haste and verse. Same item level, so I'll probably take the legs, although I don't know what happens when I convert them. There might be different stats, of course. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I will see you again next week for another video like that. And if you have any suggestions or feedback for this, please let me know in the comments below. Happy healing, and I'll see you in Azeroth.